Welcome, glamorous friends, to another Blogging It Up. My name is Robert, and this is my Q&A blog. Every 2 months, I'll do a Q&A. Send in your questions after you rate this video 5 stars, because if you don't, I'll be very upset. So leave any question you want after this video. It can be any question about me, movies, toys, my cats, my socks, that bin over there, the sky, anything. So we're going to kick off this Q&A with a question by Pez Q. Actually, he asks 2 questions. I think someone's getting a little greedy here. So here's the first question by Pez Q. If you got a chance to do a major film, would you rather do a smaller, more intense drama with a great cast, or would you like to tackle a larger scale action, sci-fi, horror blockbuster? I can't see myself doing a drama. I'm not big on drama films. Some are good, but mostly that's not my forte. I can't imagine doing a drama movie and it being really pretentious and just weird.
My wife used to look like a strawberry, small, red skin, and had the greenest hair. One day I took a bite out of her. And now she's dead.
I can see myself doing a horror film with a dash of comedy in there. I'm a big fan of Edgar Wright. I love Kevin Smith's movies, Sam Raimi, the Evil Dead movies. They're horror movies with a bit of comedy thrown in there as well. They get goofier as each one goes along. Also Tarantino and Rodriguez fan, so my taste would go along those lines. Last year I did a film called Jack in the Box. I didn't complete it because I wasn't really working with many people at the time. It was just basically me with a camera, which didn't work out. I didn't have proper lighting or anything like that. And I've kind of tried to perfect that in the other stuff I'm doing at the moment. At the moment I'm doing a nerd short film. It's almost done. I just have to edit it and have one last scene. The second question from Pez Q is, there's plenty of great superheroes out there who deserve a movie adaptation. Who would you like to see next on the silver screen? That's a tough one because like almost every superhero out there, at least the popular ones, have like a movie out there of them. Fantastic Four, the Hulk, Thor's getting one, Captain America's coming, you have Iron Man, Spider-Man, Deadpool is coming. He was in Wolverine Origins, but that kind of sucked. From the DC side, you have Superman, Batman. There's a Green Lantern movie coming on its way. I would like to see something from the DC side more than the Marvel side, because Marvel have so many movies out from their superheroes, so something from the DC side. Maybe The Flash. I'd definitely like to see The Flash get adapted into a movie. Ryan Reynolds wanted to play him from what I heard, but now that he's taking on Deadpool, I can't see him taking on the role of The Flash as well. He was also in Blade 3 as well, so he's kind of like done lots of things superhero wise. So definitely The Flash. I'm looking forward to a Green Lantern movie. That should be good. Is there any other DC? I would like to see something with Robin as well, and Nightwing, but you would have to involve Batman, and that wouldn't really fit into what the films are about these days. This is a question from Destroyed Coasts. He asks, how'd you get your hair looking so good? Maybe a short clip of the steps. Why, thanks. If you want steps to how I get my hair so soft, so natural, just take a look at this clip. I've done some steps for you. Next question from Lady Cake Jumper. Nice name. Hey Wolf, here's an important question for your next mailbag. In In your opinion, how are Irish women? I hear they're pretty damn great. My opinion on this is... Next bunch of questions are for Mize for the win. I think that's it. I'm just going to call you for the win, because you're awesome. But you've asked me 6 questions. You got a little bit selfish, more selfish than Pez Q got. You make Pez Q look like an angel. So, yeah, I have to answer these questions for you. The first question is, have you ever strapped popsicles to your feet and climbed up a ladder? Question 2. Do you play many video games? Which ones? What console? Computer? I don't play a lot of video games. I did play the Xbox 360 a lot. I love playing online with Halo 3. But I got the red rings and my Xbox broke. Now I've got the Wii. Yeah, it's kind of sucks when you're playing by yourself. I might get an Xbox again. Even though I said I hated Microsoft, I'd never invest in Microsoft again. But I just can't stay mad at Microsoft. They're just... The Xbox is just so addictive. What's your favorite sport to play? Look at me. I don't play sports. But I used to play sports. I used to do professional wrestling, as in, you know, stuff you see on WWE. I used to do that kind of wrestling. I used to train up in the NWA Ireland, that was near Dublin. I trained in there a couple of times till I got injured. I was also doing martial arts, and the guy who trained, Chuck Norris, held a competition here in Limerick, and I came 3rd. Next question is, if you had 1 day left to live, what would you do? That's the sort of question where you ask someone and they say, well, if I had 1 day left to live, I would jump out of a helicopter while fucking 6 hookers, and then I'd pull the string just before I hit the ground. I don't think I would do anything like that. I can't imagine, you know, if you're talking to your family, telling them you have 1 day left to live, or even your friends, that you'd get off the phone. They'd be like crying and won't stop talking to you, and by the time you get off the phone and ring everybody and tell everyone you're dying, you'd be dead. If you could have 2 superpowers, what would they be? I would ask 1 superpower, but with 2 you can mix and match. This is a kind of question where you ask someone and they go, I would have the powers of Superman, but, you know, Superman has many different powers, so I would probably go for flight. I think flight is one of the best powers ever. I can imagine myself flying up into the air, through the clouds, you know, flying beside the plane and waving in at people. Just scaring the shit out of people. That's what I'd like to do. Another power. I'm going for super strength, because I would just... No, wait. Super speed. I always wanted to run fast. If you could meet one of the Ninja Turtles, which one would it be? I would say Michelangelo, because I can imagine Michelangelo getting really stoned and be like, hey Rob, do you want to do extreme things like, I know, get in a helicopter and jump out with fucking 6 hookers and pulling the string before you hit the ground? And I'll be like, do you have 1 day left to live, Michelangelo? And he's like, no, I just live every day like I have 1 day left to live. So, yeah, I would hang around with Michelangelo. I think it'd be pretty cool. He's into comic books and pop culture things, just like me. I can't imagine hanging out with Raphael. He'd be in a bad mood. Leonardo would just want to train, as we established already. I'm not really versatile in working out right now. Donatello would just talk shit, like fixing computers, and I wouldn't know anything about that. So Michelangelo is the way to go. Thanks for all the questions. I hope you're all satisfied with the answers. I will answer more questions, so right now, after you rate 5 stars, throw your questions in the comment section. I'll probably do another Q&A in the next 2 months. I'll keep reminding you to throw questions in, so come up with your questions and I'll answer them. Bye!